A blog in one day. How to write a story. 1, beginning, 2, middle, 3, end. Scene 1. Being at the massage parlor feels like a warm hug. We roll around in our matching pink bathrobes, thin and worn, and chatter about Botox and astrological retrogrades and why American men are obsessed with blowjobs. I like it here, on a good day. I like looking at the girls' tits and working on projects all day. Writing, reading, making, thinking. On my computer, this tiny, portable, metal internet world. 1 million tabs open. Animism, Circe the Odyssey, deep ecology, witchcraft and feminism, the White Lotus, Google Docs, pouvoir conjugations, PJ Harvey, egalitarianism, Anthropocene. I'm feeling smart today. I found out what quantum leaping or jumping or whatever is because I can go from really good to really bad really fast and really bad to really good even faster. I see my acupuncturist and she's amazed at my pulses. I tell her I've been eating hot breakfast, taking my herbs, getting enough sleep, going to yoga, blah blah blah, being perfect and healthy. The next week I'm stoned, anxious and nauseous, and she listens to my pulse and asks how many cigarettes I smoked during Mardi Gras. She says she thought smoking was out of vogue. No, I tell her, it's timeless. I wrote in one blog during the summer about how I tried to be too healthy and it made me bored and impulsive, so I had to have a cigarette and a Diet Coke to calm down. I kept telling the story that I can't be too healthy. If I eat kale, I need a milkshake. If I go for a run, I need a fat spliff. I keep going in circles about this until I start to think, why can't I be healthy? Why am I so determined to suffer? Why do I believe I have to suffer? Because when I analyze my life in my head, instead of going to therapy, I see this healthy lifestyle thing is not the only place this attachment to suffering manifests. I Google, why do we choose suffering? And watch 3 minutes of an Eckhart Tolle video, but he speaks like a mouse and I get bored of him quickly, so I never find out. There's this really dumb blonde girl at work who loves doing cocaine and drinking, and she is super bubbly and happy. She chit-chatters and laughs and seems to have no mental anguish at all. I love her. Stupid people are happy and I love that for them. From the outside, it seems like this girl, whom we will call Darling, is choosing unhealthy things that cause suffering. Drugs do not contribute to good in the world, right? But then I remember nothing is good or bad, and Darling sees these things as good, and maybe that makes them so. If I did cocaine and drank alcohol every night, I would think I was doing something not good, and I would mentally spiral about it, as I do with everything, unclaimed, wondering which choice is the right choice to choose. Not to mention, physiologically, I'm sure I would feel like crap. I am determined to struggle and I don't want to be. I choose choices I don't want to choose and don't know the way out of choosing them. I know it's one by one, choice by choice, to choose this life happy or that life sad, but some things feel much bigger and confusinger, like whether I should ever smoke weed or not ever smoke weed, to keep doing sex work or call it a day, to allow myself to have crushes on men or to be a lesbian. I know I overthink about things I don't need to think about at all. When I spend 5 days with Joseph in Byron Bay, he says what he learned about me is that I overthink to my detriment. Just another charming characteristic of being a Gemini, perhaps, or is it something I have power to change? Scene 2. Venus and Harlow are in a double. Doubles are always so bonding, like if you didn't know each other before, now you know, at the very least, what each other's pussies look like and a glimpse of what the secret girl character you play is. Harlow is tall and built strong, in a perfect, flat-tummied, feminine way. She has a daughter and is a writer. She is witty and she vapes. And now it is also known she has a beautiful vagina too. Venus is also blonde, blonder than Harlow. She is bubbly and cheeky. They stretch their limbs across the small, hairy man who is face down on the table, dick swinging through the specially made hole. Sliding up and down his body, they chit-chatter. Are you guys feeling crazy this week? Asks Harlow. The astrology is potent. The slick, stinky, hairy sausage man grunts. Venus agrees. Yes, it's Venus retrograde. Harlow claims that you'll probably run into your exes, and Venus admits that she did see an ex on the street, and in her PMS rage wanted to call him a fugly, conniving cums dumpster, but didn't. The sausage on the table, with his hairy chest and long head of hair, reminds Venus of an ugly forest character from Shrek, perhaps, or a satyr. Harlow, more generous in her manner, or maybe just a better liar, tells him he's like a Greek warrior from the Iliad or the Odyssey. They take turn fucking while the other stands awkwardly to the side. They shower. The girls mop up the oil and sweat and water. He gives Harlow $200 and Venus $250 because that's what they each asked for. They return downstairs, flop to the couch, and each open Word documents to write. Scene 3. Okay, so no big deal, but tomorrow I'm starting my new meticulous daily routine that will completely transform my life forever. Yeah. She gets a Pilates membership, goes for a walk and eats cucumbers. I eat 1.5 bunches of kale, go to run club 1 time, and affirm to not have an eating disorder anymore. Yes! After 12 years, I am cured, and it was really no trouble at all. It just took 1 day of my new meticulous daily routine that has completely transformed my life forever. 1 bunch of kale, 3 peppermint teas, 2 runs a week, 5 days of hot yoga. Warm breakfast every day, porridge with almond milk, walnuts, almond butter, dried coconut, chia seeds, and half a banana. Chai, no coffee, no cigarettes, no weed, no drugs or alcohol. Swimming in the water, sitting in the sun but not for too long. Walks with headphones in for a creative flow state. On time to school, to work, and to French class on Thursdays. All appointments in the Google Calendar and in my physical diary. Morning pages, yoga leggings, thongs so my feet can breathe. Not chit-chatting too much so I don't lose my brain power to nothingness. Forgiving others and trying less. Gallery openings every week. Networking. Making a resume and a LinkedIn account. Deleting Instagram. Extraction facials every 6 weeks. Hair bleached to white every 5. Scalp scrubs. Protein treatment. Homemade body scrub made of coffee and coconut oil. Teeth flossed, tongue scraped, forgiving everyone who ever wronged me, letting go of the belief that I was ever wronged at all, financial independence, quitting sex work, making real money from a real job, and also studying full-time and only getting high distinctions, volunteering and having relationships with my neighbors, perfect clear skin, perfect pink lips, eyebrows waxed and tinted, incense and feng shui and Abraham Hicks and positive affirmations, be happy every day, act skinny every day, meditated 10 minutes upon waking, magnesium bars and magnesium powder and magnesium cream, lavender spray, a silk eye mask and 8 hours sleep, and also awake at 5 a.m. Yay! I love my new life. It's really no trouble at all. Scene 4. Girl in her 20s on her bedroom floor, knowing nothing, learning something. Credits roll. God, ChatGPT, Apple MacBook, One Hot Yoga, Chai Tea, Ali at the convenience store, Nicole Kidman, Empire State of Mind by Jay-Z feat Alicia Keys, Bear Park, Wisdom that comes only through suffering, and Sofia Ribargo, and